Hello students, today we will discuss about Hall effect sensor. This is the last sensor of displacement sensors. After this we will learn velocity sensor, then force sensor, fluid pressure sensor. Okay, now this Hall sensor is discovered by E.R. Hall in 1879. Now, what is this sensor? This sensor is we use to measure the position, displacement, or we can also use this as a proximity sensor. Now, how it works? To understand very easily, I'll tell you what will happen. We take a one conductor and we pass current like this in one direction. We are passing current in a one direction. Okay, now when magnetic field is coming contact with this conductor which is flowing a current, what will happen? The current direction will get deflected. Now, due to that deflection, what will happen? There are two wires are taken like this, and the current will get deflect, and the current will create the potential difference. Now how it works, to understand, I'll draw one more diagram like this. Now current is passing like this from here to here in one direction. Now when we take any magnetic field in a contact with this, not exactly in a contact but near to that, when you coming near to the magnetic field, what will happen? Current will start deflecting like this. One side current will move, and this will create what? Where the current is going or deflecting, that side is called as negatively charged. Negatively charged side, and where current is not moving, that is positively charged side. Now when negative and positive sides are creating, what will happen? Potential difference will get created, and this makes us to determine, or we can say to identify where and how much near to we are object. Means when we are taking magnet to near to that object, or we are away from that object, that we can understand by the potential difference. If more potential difference is there, we are very near to that object. If the magnetic field is very away from that object, what we can understand? Potential difference will get reduced in that object, in that conductor. Now, if you have seen in a bike, there is one fuel indicator, isn't it? Everyone has seen that, I think. That fuel indicator, what it does? If your tank is very full, it will show this kind of fuel indicator. If your tank is very full, that arrow will be at this side. If it is very low, then it will be at this side. And how we can understand, or how that arrow understand that your tank is full or empty? they use this kind of Hall effect sensor. Now what will happen, there are two objects. Okay, one is placed at the bottom of the tank, which is floating one, which having the magnetic field, and another plate is placed at the top of your tank like this. If this is a tank, if I say direct, I'll draw like this, and that object is floating on your tank, in a fuel tank, and another object, that is plate, conductor, is placed over here. This is a magnetic field. If this magnet is near to this plate, what will happen? More potential difference, and you can see more readings over here. If it is at the bottom, what will happen? The low potential difference and arrow will be on this side. Like this it works. Now to explain properly, I'll show you one more diagram. This is supply, this is output, this is ground. Now this is floating object. This is floating object, and these are springs. One more spring is placed away, so it should not get move away from that. And this is magnet. Now when fuel is present in a tank, what will happen? It is full, then it will float up to here. If it is empty, it will float at the bottom. So what we can understand from this, when a magnet is near to the conductor, that time, or we can say Hall sensor, when magnet is near to Hall sensor, potential difference is more, and when magnet is away from the Hall sensor, potential difference is very less. And from this we can understand the water level, or any fluid level like petrol, diesel, all these things. And this is very safe because no spark, nothing will happen. It is get done by only magnetic field. If spark is there in your tank, then you can understand what will be happening in your tank. So this is one of the safe thing or safe sensor which can be used in a petrol tanks. Thank you.